right. Are we back on? Yes, we are. So, welcome back. What we are doing here is this is Brian Penny at Clubhouse Conversations. I was the one person who attended all of the Creator First finalist programs, the 51 Creator First finalist programs, and I know what the shows are for each one of these people. So I am going through the inaugural Creator First class that has been announced to let you get to know, here's the ad week title, Clubhouse names inaugural Creator First class, to let you know who the people are, the shows are behind the brands that I am, as I know them, basically through the pilot seasons and such. And today what we're going through is Willonius Hatcher and the Young and the Thirsty. So for those of you who are not aware, Clubhouse is one of the best venues to do live, any kind of live performances, actually. Like if you're a live performer and you know what you're doing and you get the stuff right, like Clubhouse is amazing. You can get some great stuff done. And Willonius is one of those people who, I mean, clearly knows what he's doing. He created one of the best possible shows that you could get on Clubhouse. Like this is an interactive show in which they show you every kind of like the PTR elements of how to set a stage, how to, where everybody's at. Every scene that they have people go in and out to be able to show which characters are which, so you don't have to look. You could just easily tell by who has faces versus who doesn't. There's all sorts of great things going on here, and he I thought this was going to be a one-time thing, like a one show, one episode thing of like an actual like radio soap. And there was elements of that in there. There was like several different, like a recurring skit basically through this, because what it essentially is a skit show. Willonius had created basically like in living color, you can't do that on television, SNL, that kind of thing, where not even SNL, because they don't usually do recurring themes throughout the skits, but like throughout the show, sometimes they do. What was it? Lonely Island is really good at that. But what he'd done with this, like he got a lot of professional actors, he got a lot of professional comedians, and they put on an amazing show. Some of it was improv, and some of it was just a variety show. It was like the old late night shows of the back in the day, like when Bob Hope was doing all those kind of things. Like if you're looking for those types of just original fucking productions like that, I would definitely follow Willonius Hatcher for that. I mean, I'm not on Clubhouse personally. I got off. I am actively working against that platform, not working against it, but talking against it, speaking out against it. And so yeah, I am not on there, but if you are on there, that is a person I would definitely follow, because those live professional productions are so just few and far between. They're so rare. Most people think that they can get away with it, and they just try to get some people and they throw it together. Like I've seen some script readings on there of like The Office and Friends, and I mean that's one thing to do a table read of something, and even if they did a professional production of that, if they really put in the time to make the professional episode of Friends, it still wouldn't be the same, because it's an episode of Friends. Like this whole thing, this radio soap that they had made, The Young and the Thirsty, this was actually written. It's an original. It was written for Clubhouse, for the Clubhouse audience, using Clubhouse's. I mean, this is the most deep and intricate, like using Clubhouse from bottom to top, building something that is entertaining and as a stage that defines it as a brand. This is the way that it would be done. The problem is that Willonius is only getting $5,000 a month, and he's going to have to depend on all these people to do all this stuff for free for him, because there's no way. I mean, that's barely enough for him to survive as a person to do all this stuff and put all this stuff together, because it's not just this. I mean, for every one of these shows that is at this level that you see, it takes months at least of practice of people getting together and meeting and figuring everything out and putting it all together, getting the timing down, reading the lines. The people have to go off of this, and it's like that's their homework when they're done. Like you leave tonight, you come back tomorrow, you better be better. So instead of sleeping, you've got to sit there and keep memorizing these lines and drilling them in and making sure that you understand that you could read this with some kind of level of acting. And I mean, even if they're not going, I mean, it's a radio play, they can have the script right in front of them, but they still need to have they have to have control of what's going on and understand the script and the scenes and what they're doing and the emotions that need to go into it. And I mean, he's got to get all these people booked. He's got to get all this stuff done, all the original stuff done. He's got to train the people. He's got to get, I mean, that's a lot of work for $5,000 a month. And I don't know how he's going to sustainably do it more than once a month. I mean, I would not, if I were him, do it more than once a month because it's just not worth the stress. So from beyond that, just hang out in rooms and network. But this is the position that these people are put in. Like, this is an amazing content from an amazing creator, and you're going to see so much more than this because he's got access to so many just amazing people that he can put on some great productions. But I mean, it's just $5,000 a month, and I don't know how he's going to keep people doing it. Like, I don't know. We're going to find out. But if you're looking for something that really roasts Clubhouse and really does it right, like this is one of the talented performers that actually got selected, that managed to get noticed by the dumbest people I've ever seen that were in charge. I don't know how they picked half of this list, but they did pick some good ones, and this is one of them. So make sure if you're on Clubhouse, follow Willonius and the Creator First program, because those are the best programs you're ever going to see.